G'day crew, I'm Oscar Pelazon. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. I'm here at South Trig Beach, sun shining, surf is pumping again, and I thought I'd have a chat to you before I get a couple of waves myself, just about how the attitude of team members is as important, if not more so, than their aptitude. So when I use the terms attitude and aptitude, what do I mean? Well, let's start with aptitude. This is simply the ability of someone to undertake the tasks that are required of them for a particular role. Do they have the skills, the experience, and the qualifications to complete the tasks to the required level of the job that they've been employed to do? Pretty much most business owners that I work with, they focus on the technical skills of someone when they're hiring, rather than the aptitude. And that's a natural thing to do, right? But in reality, we've all worked with that person, that someone who was technically brilliant at their job, but they're an absolute pain in the you-know-what to work with, right? They were either arrogant, or they're dismissive, or they're a poor communicator, or they're just grumpy and negative to be around all the time. Someone who just doesn't fit in with everyone else. And even though they were good at their job, the cost of employing them at a human level, at a team harmony level, was greater than the benefit that you got from having those technical skills in the business. So that brings me to attitude. So in the famous words of the brilliant legal mind, Dennis Denudo from The Castle, it's the vibe of the thing. People give off an energy, a vibe. It's their personality. We pick it up from how they behave and what they say. So why is attitude as important, if not more important, than aptitude? Well, in my view, in most roles, we can pretty much train anyone to successfully complete the tasks required to do the job well, right? Unless you're going to be performing brain surgery, then the pool of talent is and in that case, the pool of talent is so small that it's very hard to find someone that's got that capability, right? But in most roles, there is a big enough talent pool that we can train up people to complete the required tasks to the required standards, right? But attitude is hard to change. It's the sum of someone's experiences over their lifetime. And to expect someone to change their attitude that is vastly different to what we require of them in a short period of time is most probably unrealistic, right? So if someone's attitude is infectious, right, then what that means is a bad attitude is like a cancer, right? It starts out at one cell or one individual, and if left unchecked, it spreads very quickly and infects all the other cells or people in the business, right? And then we've got some drastic measures that we need to take. On the other hand, a good attitude is like a viral video on TikTok. It too spreads like wildfire, and it gets lots of likes and lots of like-minded people gravitating towards it and watching it. So how do you cultivate and encourage a workplace that is full of people with the right attitude? Firstly, number one, hire for attitude, not for aptitude. As I said, most business owners, when hiring new staff members, don't seek to understand whether a potential new hire is going to be a good fit for their organisation. So get clear about what makes someone a good fit and go and find that person. Secondly, set the example. If you don't bring the right attitude to the workplace, to your team, then what hope have you got of your people behaving and bringing the right attitude to work and to client interactions? Remember, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. It's not do as I say, it's do as I do. And finally, make sure you pick the bad apples from the tree before they enter the barrel and rot the rest of the apples. When someone is not displaying the right attitude, you need to coach them, you need to have conversations with them so that you give them the best opportunity to meet your expectations. If you allow one person to continually bring a bad attitude, it's like a cancer. It'll infest everyone else, and regular conversations will prevent drastic and disruptive action being required. Remember, a positive attitude, a can-do attitude creates an amazing energy, right? And momentum in business. New staff are quick to be engaged by that energy, and existing staff are motivated by it, and your clients, they love it and they crave it. But it doesn't magically appear. You have to design it, build it, and constantly nurture it. That's it from me today. I look forward to seeing you next week for another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. Happy days. You.